During demolition work, or in the event of an earthquake, there's always a danger of walls collapsing, or someone trapped under tons of rubble. Seconds can be vital. A case for the emergency services. And Feta mini lifting bags. Let's look at a mini lifting bag in detail. It can be split into a space of only 2.5 centimetres, considerably less than that required by all other lifting systems. If two bags are laid on top of each other, a lifting height of over 1 metre can be achieved. The maximum lifting power at 8 bar ranges from 9.6 tons using the smallest lifting bag to 67.7 tons with the largest model. With several lifting bags placed next to one another, the total lifting power is equal to the sum of the lifting powers of the individual lifting bags. The lifting capacity is dependent on the area of the actual lifting surface and the respective lifting height, as lifting power is the product of surface times pressure. Lifting, lowering, pressing and compressing are all possible with millimetre precision. The source of this energy is compressed air. We know from the world around us that air is capable of bearing even the heaviest loads. The pneumatic tyres of this aircraft have to support approximately 130 tons. This 300-ton vehicle moves on an enormous air cushion. Let's take a closer look at the casing which contains the compressed air. Multi-layered strips of material, each with 2 layers of steel cord or aramide reinforcement and additional reinforcement at the edges, guarantee maximum lifting capacity and long service life. This has been proved in trials with over 120,000 lifts, as well as fatigue tests in which the lifting bags were subjected to a temperature of 80 degrees Celsius for a period of more than 5,000 hours. Before the lifting bags leave the factory, they must pass a stringent construction and pressure test, as well as the acceptance test stipulated in the pressure container regulations. The test pressure is up to 16 bar, twice the normal operating pressure. The bursting pressures are on average over 50 bar. Better lifting bags have already been awarded the test seal of the German Technical Supervisory Authority, proof that they fulfill their design standards, and the safety seal of the Trade Association. The profile ribbing of the lifting bag increases the grip in every position. The oil-resistant, anti-static and self-extinguishing all-purpose mini lifting bags are available in 12 sizes. In the mining industry, they can be used underground in rescue operations, as well as for industrial lifting applications. The operating equipment is identical for all lifting bags. With compressed air cylinders, the mini lifting bags can be used practically anywhere. Each cylinder is equipped with a pressure reducer with an air hose. Two fetter lifting bags can be controlled precisely by a dual controller with dead man control. If only one mini lifting bag is used, a single controller is sufficient. The lifting bag is connected to the controller by 5 or 10 meter long inflation hoses. The compressed air can of course be obtained from other sources, for example compressed air mains, a truck tire inflator, or a truck brake system. Adapters are also available for other air sources. 5 or 10 meters long inflation hoses connect the bags to the controller. With a number of practical examples, we'd like to show you just what fetter lifting bags can do. Every day in this quarry, huge blocks of stone weighing several tons have to be split out of the surrounding bedrock. And that's where the inconspicuous fetter lifting bags come into their own. First of all, a large saw gets to work. The lifting bag is simply inserted into the cut. The inflation hoses from the two mini lifting bags are connected via a safety coupling to the dual controller. Both lifting bags can now be filled simultaneously with compressed air supplied by a compressor, which, via a compressed air hose, is also connected to the controller. The lifting bags fill with air. The 8-ton block is forced out of the spot where it has stood for thousands of years. changing a tyre on a construction site. In a situation like this, where the ground is soft, it will be difficult to use lifting gear with a high pressure point load. For a mini lifting bag, it's no problem. The large load-bearing area of the mini lifting bag distributes the weight of the load to a maximum of 8 kilograms per square centimetre. In this case, the necessary energy is obtained from the compressed air system of the tractor. Here too, the Feta mini lifting bag, resistant to rough surfaces and oil, masters the problem. The wheel is free and can be changed. Even this round load, part of a gas pipeline, isn't a problem for the mini lifting bags. A maximum of 2 bags of the same size are placed on top of each other to achieve a greater lifting height. If lifting bags of different sizes are used, the smaller one should be placed in the middle of the larger one. Of course, the lift achieved is continuously supported to prevent the load from slipping to one side. The safety valves in the controller ensure that the maximum permissible operating overpressure of the bags is not exceeded. Even the heaviest loads can be raised and lowered with incredible precision. Mini lifting bags can of course also lift other awkward loads like storage containers. A heavy mining lifting locomotive has been derailed. What's needed in the narrow underground galleries is fast and effective help. Yet again, the simple and safe operation of Vetter mini lifting bags is a great advantage. In a matter of seconds, the lifting bag lifts the locomotive. Once the locomotive is resting safely on the beam that has been slipped underneath, it only needs to be shifted horizontally with the aid of a winch. The iron horse gently sinks back onto the rails. Above ground, many lifting bags can raise derailed vehicles to the point where they can be shifted until the vehicle's wheels are above the rails. Then, by releasing the air in the cushions, they can be set down on the rails again. The mini lifting bags have been tested and have proved their worth under the most varied conditions in over 90 countries. 20 years of experience and a reliable product have earned worldwide recognition and confidence, as is shown, among other things, by the positive reports in the international press and on TV. The story of the mini lifting bags started back in 1970. The man who invented and developed them was Manfred Vetter.